this meeting of the Hamtramck City Council to order. Today is August 26, 2025, and it's 7:03 p.m. Would the clerk call the rules, please?
Councilman Rafai?
Present.
Councilman Musab?
Present.
Councilman Sidman?
Present.
Councilman Al-Samiri?
Yes, present.
Councilman Hassan?
Present.
Councilman Mahmoud is not present. Mr. Mayor, we have quorum.
Thank you. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Do we have any community announcements?
Yes, sir.
And can I just add that we were certified for our election? We did get our certification, our official certification. And it was a perfect election. No mistakes whatsoever. So we're all good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. We'll move to proclamation, recognition, and presentations, and we have a proclamation for the Labor Day. No need to read that because we're gonna have a long night. We have a presentation for Michigan Main Street.
I'll take the clicker. Good evening, everyone. For folks who are new to tuning into council, I'm Isabel Alloway. I'm the head of community and economic development for the city. And as the agenda item tonight says, my goal is to update council and the community about our downtown development authority's work to become a Michigan Main Street community at the select level. And we want to keep people informed about that exciting initiative as we're working on it to better support our downtown businesses. And coming up in September, I'll present a resolution to council that essentially acts as a letter of support from council to the DDA and its application. And before that, I just want to provide some background. So what is Michigan Main Street? In a nutshell, it's a program that supports and celebrates strong downtown districts that are committed to supporting and growing their local businesses. It gives a variety of support with grants for the city, for businesses, and also technical assistance so that staff can better support local businesses. And why are we applying? In short, it's because we believe that we have a strong downtown and that we are committed to supporting our growing local businesses. And mainly, first of all, we want our downtown businesses to be able to access money, access grants that are available through this program. We also have been engaging businesses, and our interns and CED staff have been going door to door and talking about the opportunity, and folks are excited about it. So we want to deliver on that, and I want to say that I would love to talk to anyone more about it after you hear this presentation tonight. Third, it's also been an ongoing DDA priority for several years now, and I want to highlight some of the work that we've done along the way. So there's 3 levels to Michigan Main Street. You're an engaged level, and then I joke that, and then you're a married level. You're not married, you're selected. You're a select downtown, and then you're a master community. So right now, Michigan Main Street has designated our Hamtramck downtown as an engaged level community, our Main Street. So we want to go from engaged to select, and that's what this application will do. And at the engaged level, we've been working on connecting our emerging businesses to more visitors and customers through our Night Bazaar series, about 700 monthly visitors to that Night Bazaar. We've been making improvements to our downtown streetscape, gathering volunteers, and doing more work to promote our businesses. And the coolest feature of the select level, if we're chosen, is that grants of up to $50,000 are available for businesses in the DDA through this Match on Main program primarily. And there are city staff trainings and resources available. The grant specifically for businesses, though, could target things like your facade improvement. It could target business expansion. So pretty exciting things. And in terms of next steps in the process, we're already on our way, as I've mentioned. And again, it functions kind of like a grant application. So we're working on finalizing the application with the DDA board, and we'll share it with you. We're perfecting the written responses and data collection that's required, and basically trying to make our case why we do have a great downtown. We'll answer any questions that you have and that the community has, and then most importantly, at the next September meeting, on the 9th of September, I'll bring the resolution and ask council to adopt it, and that will essentially function as your letter of support for the application. So you'll hear more from me before then, you'll hear more from me on September 9th. And again, would love to talk with anyone who has thoughts or questions about it. And I know we have a lot to get to this evening, so thanks for your time and feel free to reach out.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
So, Attorney, you want to suspend the rules now, right, at this moment?
Are we,
So-
well, if we can do, well, no. I think after the public comment and then after the consent agenda, before, at the beginning of the new business, that's when we would do it.
But then we have the report next.
Oh, is it, well,
Yeah.
no, suspend the rules and move
yeah,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, so,
I'm sorry.
all right, so I need a
Well,
motion.
we gotta do
I
that.
know, but if they're gonna add a resolution, we'll just
That
suspend the
doesn't,
law.
well, that doesn't, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to suspend the law
Second.
for discussion.
All right, all in favor?
For discussion or press, closed
So
session?
It's not-
Right now, what we're gonna do is move this, presentation till after, to the new business. And we're gonna move the closed session till before the presentation.
So you're gonna turn the presentation into a new business discussion?
Correct.
Okay, just one moment.
With the closed session being moved up to right before it. Nobody has to leave, we'll leave, and we'll come back.
So the closed session's gonna be before public hearing, though?
No, after public comment.
Oh, public comment, okay.
Mr. Attorney,
Yeah.
so we are going right now.
No, we have to do
No.
the public comment, so it has to be part of the new business. The way it's gonna work is, we're gonna move on to the consent agenda, or, excuse me, public comment, consent agenda, and then new business, with the first thing of the new business being the closed session being moved up, and then that discussion that's apparently right
We'll
now.
have to do one at a time, though we can't, I know
Sure,
there's a
but
few
he
items.
suspended
So
the
we're
rules
gonna
and
suspend
the
the
motion
rules.
for each thing.
Councilman Hassan, Councilman Fry, suspend the rule. We're gonna first move the presentation to new business A, okay?
Yes.
So just give me one moment.
It is kinds of amendment, right?
Hold on one moment. And
Correct.
all in favor to move the presentation of the investigation to new business A?
Yes.
Thank you. And now I need to suspend the rules for moving
Motion now
the
to move the closed
closed
session
session
up. to-
up
Suspend the
to,
rule.
Second.
Yeah,
up to, one moment, where was it gonna be placed? It's going to be
I guess that's
after,
A.
so it's gonna be after public comment.
Right.
Okay. And I'm sorry, who motioned?
I did.
And second? Okay, so I do have a question though. Usually if they amend the agenda, which this is amending the agenda, I still have to have them vote on approving the
it.
amended
Yeah,
agenda,
correct.
okay? Okay, suspend rules to move closed session to after public comment. And all in
Motion.
favor? No, I already got the motion.
Just
All in favor? Yes. And then now, approving amended agenda.
My motion?
I'll second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, I do have one question.
Go ahead.
I thought closed session will be addition and deletion, isn't it, before that?
We can still come back and
No,
suspend the
no.
rules to add anything.
Well, right now, we already had a closed session. I
Yes,
thought.
right now.
So we're just moving it.
Yeah, we're just moving it.
We're just moving
Okay.
the, just moving when.
We
it is.
just changed the order.
Okay.
Yeah, not addition or deletion,
Yeah, yeah.
because we already have one.
All right.
But are we gonna still have an addition, deletion?
No, we don't know.
Okay.
No, there's no need.
Okay,
All
perfect.
right. So the investigation report will be the first item in the new business, and the closed session will be after public comment, right?
So we're moving into public comment at the moment?
So there's no addition or deletions?
Correct.
No?
No, sir.
Oh, unless you have a different one.
Yeah, unless there's another one. Okay. I guess there is no additional deletions, and we move to the public comments now.
Okay. I'm want to read the emails first. This is Talia Wufka. This letter is to solidify that Chief El-Tahiri served as commanding officer to the 115th precinct and did a phenomenal job in serving our community. Chief El-Tahiri has a unique way of serving the people. Jackson Heights is referred to as the melting pot of the world. El-Tahiri brought people together in a very unique way. His policing skills proved to be fair and lowered crime stats. As an activist and former city council candidate, I can say we all deeply appreciate the warmth he brought to our community and our city. To see him go was a huge loss for our community, but a great gain for yours. I have known Chief El-Tahiri for many years. He has proved himself to be an outstanding leader, not only in law enforcement, but in the community. As inspector to the most diverse community in the United States, zip code 11372, he lowered our crime stats and led his command with integrity. He implemented a skill set in which proved to be effective for all. Diversity is something Jamil has naturally. It's a gift to provide safety while uniting people of all creeds. Jamil's ethics are both outstanding and credible. NYC misses him intensely. I speak for my community as my voice. Your city is lucky to have a noble man lead. I humbly thank you in advance for reading my words and high hopes they will be read out loud. Best wishes for your city and, of course, your chief. This is Jamal Mozeb. Hello, I am really concerned about the police chase that took place on the past Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, around 10:45 p.m.
Apparently your audio's not working.
I'm still loud. I'm sure a little bit. I'm sure they heard me without my mic. It really startled me when I witnessed a black gray Camaro speeding around 100 plus miles an hour going north on Joseph Campo towards Carpenter Street, then almost slamming into an innocent family with their kids in the car with them, only to look south on Joseph Campo to see HPD in a high-speed pursuit topping over 100 plus miles per hour, not one, but also two HPD in high-speed pursuit. Everyone disregard the safety of the citizens of Hamtramck safety. I'm sorry, I'm just reading this as it is, I apologize. Safety should be a priority in the city, especially for our citizens. There should be protocol that HPD should follow, not flying 100 plus miles per hour to chase a suspect probably for no license or a civil infraction or misdemeanor. Please do better, HPD. And thank you for your service. I have nieces and nephews and parents in this lovely city that they call home. Thank you kindly to the members of this chamber for hearing a concerned citizen of this city, but I live in Detroit. Hello, Hamtramck City Council and Mayor. I'm writing to ask that the ticket for parking in front of a fire hydrant be raised to at least $100. I live across the street from a fire hydrant and people often use it as a parking spot, endangering my home and the home of my neighbors. Should an emergency arise, current efforts to discourage people from parking at a hydrant do not seem to be working. Can I just mention, there was another email with that suggestion as well. He did ask not to be mentioned, and that's not a public comment rule, so I had emailed him. I told him I can't read it without your name, but I will note that there is another public comment that's very similar to this one, but I won't be reading it. This is Charles Blackwell, Clerk Faraj. I want the following public comment read on my behalf. Good evening. Election fraudsters Mo Hassan and Mu Sadman will look good in a Wayne County jail jumpsuit. Ayman Islam. Dear council members, after reviewing the findings of the recent investigation, which according to reports cost the city approximately $500,000, I urge you to make decisions that are the best of interest of Hamtramck and its residents. If terminating Max is part of the agenda, this could expose the city to significant financial liability through potential legal action. Ultimately, these costs would fall on the residents, further burdening our community. Max has consistently acted in accordance with established procedures and has proven to be an integral, qualified leader. I strongly encourage the city to act responsibly, listen to the voices of the community, and make the right decision.
Can you read the name again, please?
Ayman Islam. Mark Korai. Good evening. I wish to address the Miller-Johnson report that has issued regarding the investigation of alleged malfeasance and misfeasance of several public officers. First, I wish to thank the Miller Johnson firm for their diligent efforts that has led to the findings reported in the media. The organizing principle of any municipality is public safety. The authority of every city over its citizenry resides in its law enforcement functions. In the last 12 years, there has been palpable absence of leadership over the Hamtramck Police Department that has created an environment of permissiveness that has bordered in organizational anarchy. Several Hamtramck officers have been dismissed, resigned, or face federal charges over their behavior. The city and its insurers have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawsuit settlements due to alleged police misconduct. The disbandment of the Cobra unit was one of the key remedial efforts directed at eradicating corruption and misconduct. In 2010, the NAACP has initiated an effort to establish a civilian police oversight board with the city of Hamtramck to give a seemingly helpless citizenry with actual power to control the direction and operation of the city's police force. Several community leaders and myself have endorsed this effort to establish such a board. I have spoken at the city council meeting and before Hamtramck Community Initiative gathering to promote such efforts without any response from our elected leaders. During this 15-year period, the police department's failure to be led and operate properly has angered residents and resulted in the proliferation of civil rights lawsuits against the city. We, the public, believe the time has come to address the possibility and feasibility of creating a civilian police oversight board in Hamtramck. Please acknowledge this public's long-standing efforts in these regards and initiate meaningful dialogue towards proceeding and studying the efficacy, I apologize, of such a board. This city has failed miserably and effective action needs to be taken to enable successful police leadership. May God help us all. Thank you, Mark Korai. Joseph Slanda. To whom it may concern, I have known Max for 20 years and he has dutifully served Hamtramck through all of its trials and tribulations in his changing time. I think it is shameful the way the city council and mayor have gone after him time and time again. I hope that you act fairly on this matter and do the right thing. Go after the criminals, not the whistleblowers. Sincerely, Joseph Slanda. Ellie Zoller, I take the time today to say this as a long-time resident and concerned citizen. I came here in 1985 from Poland to start a new life away from the corrupt communist government where citizens are under stricter laws with the governing body. The city of Hamtramck has become my home. I met my wife here, whose family are also lifelong residents. We have decided to raise our 3 children on the same block that I have lived in for 40 plus years, being deeply rooted community between being a business owner in the city as well as a homeowner. This lack of due process has me deeply concerned. We have certain city council members, a police chief, and possibly other government officials under criminal or federal investigations. Why are our elected officials not following due process? Let's not put the buggy in front of the horse. This is not how a democratic society is run. Let the investigations run their course and the U.S. judicial system hands out its verdict. A higher governing body whose role is to decide if it is guilt or innocence through the evaluation of the evidence. Once a conclusion is drawn, then it is time for this type of decision. We cannot possibly know the outcome of this case until it has concluded. Not following procedures leads us to the example of Baltimore, Maryland, where the taxpayers were robbed over $13 million. Instead of being used for the community, it was paid out of restitution and did not add value to its community. We cannot heed into uncharted waters without a compass, otherwise we risk a great financial liability that we can avoid. Let's be clear, I am worried about Hamtramck, a known immigrant-led city. Hamtramck is a prime example of a gateway to the American dream, allowing many immigrants new opportunities. This is a clear route to a devastating economy and political mistake that has the potential of crippling our community with possible financial devastation in the future. Remember the citizens you represent and the tax dollars they provide with their own blood, sweat, and tear. Do not show a lack of respect for the residents you promise to hear and represent. Show honor and respect to the community by making the right decision to stay on the right path for the positive outcome. This is from Mohammed Al-Jahim. Good evening, City Clerk, City Council members, Mayor, and residents of Hamtramck. bullet points. Hamtramck deserves fair elections, not forged ballots. Corruption has no place in our council or our police department. Trust is earned through honesty. Right now, Hamtramck needs both. Leaders should serve the people, not themselves. We need accountability, not cover-ups. It's time to move Hamtramck forward, Mr. Mayor. I respectfully request an answer. After these investigations and election fraud trials are resolved, will you commit to fulfilling the promise made to our community? For example, will the roads and bridges be rebuilt and properly maintained? And just as importantly, what is being done about the rising robberies in our city? Residents deserve to feel safe in their homes, businesses, and neighborhoods. Safety must be a top priority alongside rebuilding trust. It is time to turn words into action and to show the people of Hamtramck, whether in mosques, churches, or neighborhoods, that our leaders are serious about rebuilding trust and delivering results. And to the Hamtramck Police, Press, Habib Al-Jawafi, we hear you speak about Detroit police often, but what about the robberies happening here in Hamtramck? Our residents need you to focus on the safety of our own community first. Hamtramck comes first. Remember that. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay. Is it Muad Najjar?
Yes.
3 minutes.
Assalamu alaikum and hello everybody. I don't have too much to say, honestly, to save the time for others to say their comments, but I'm here mainly as a former citizen of Hamtramck. I support you, Mayor, I support you guys, and I know you're gonna take the right decision. There is no place for corruption in our city, so we need to fight corruptions in all ways and anyhow it comes to us. So that way no one take advantage of the resources of the community and the city, please. Thank you so much, and that's all.
Thank you. Omar Al-Rawhani.
السلام عليكم. أنا مشكلتي كان مع تبع الضرائب تبع التاكس تبع البيوت. أنا أخذت أرض من السري ما كانش عليها أي ضرائب. جبت لهم المخططات، جبت لهم كل شيء. لما أسألهم كم الضرائب يقول لك ما نعرفش. قبل ما أخلص البيت أجت لي ورقة $7,000 والآن طلعوها ل 14,000. عندما جيت السنة الأولى جيت لعند ماكس بكلمه راجع عليها يقول لي انا ما اقدرش اعمل لك اي حاجه والان ب 14,000 يعني وشويه.
خلصت العماره
قبل ما اخلص العماره جاء 7,000 بس وعندما خلصتها جاءت لي هذا السنه طلع ب 14,000 يعني مقارب $15,000.
وين العنوان حقه؟
جودسون 3003 جودسون.
Okay, so it's complaining about the tax that he bought a lot from the city and then he built that, and now his tax came for 7,000 and now 14,000. So I will direct you to the acting city manager to discuss with him what can be done, if there's a way to help you out. I mean, that's what we did in the past for those new investors and people with new homes, but sometimes there's only so much we can do, but you will have a discussion with the acting city manager. So مدير المدينة الجديد بيعمل معاه موعد ونناقش معاه واحنا نقول له انه يساعدك.
ان شاء الله. شكرا.
شكرا.
Ahmed Shamar, do you want to speak now or after? Okay, just making sure. Russ Gordon?
Russ Gordon?
He's there. I don't know what to say. I kind of wish we'd be able to hear the results of the investigation before I spoke, but nonetheless, I just want to say I'm disgusted. The corruption in this town right now, in this council, is like nothing I've seen in the 30 years I've been here. In the past, there's been dissension. There's people who disagreed with one another, but nothing like this. The vote harvesting, the election fraud, council people who live in the suburbs and driving into council to make decisions for people that they feel are too good to live with. It's disgusting. And to top it all off, you take a man like Max Garbarino, who gave he's done more in the time that he was here than any other city manager I've seen since I've been in town in 30 years. I'm just disgusted with the whole idea, okay? That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Russ. Bill Meyer?
Yes, hello, Council, Mayor, Bill Meyer, former Executive Director of Hamtramck. So it's a busy agenda and you have a lot of important decisions to make. You can tell by how much media is here, so that's the yardstick. How many media shows up, that's how important the media is. So I'm just going to address two issues that are on the agenda. One is the Miller Johnson 59-page report that came out. Thank them for their work. Try to come to a resolution. I think we all felt that was a fair agency to deal with, that they were unbiased. What they said is based on fact. So I hope you make the right decision after that. I just want to let you know that my personal feelings about someone like Max Gavarino, everybody has problems and everybody does some things wrong. But Max, to me, has always been a great city manager. He's been committed to the people of the city, and he's just made some mistakes, like getting involved with certain people that he shouldn't have gotten involved with. But that doesn't make him a bad person. I know he's a humane, positive, loving person who wants to bring the city together and wants to serve the city. I also want to say that this report, Miller Johnson report, overlooks a lot of important factors of living here in Hamtramck. First of all, this is a very diverse city, and many references were made in the 59-page report that overlooked or didn't mention the reason why they didn't want Al Tahiri to come here as the police chief. But the fact that he's Yemeni Arab, and up till now we've never had anybody except white police chiefs, and I think racism has a big factor to do with a lot of activity that's going on in the city. And Max is aware of that, Max knows about that, and we're all trying to fight that, we're all trying to find a way so we all can work together. But racism plays a big factor in what we're doing here, and decisions we make and attitudes we have about certain people. I mean, if someone's cheating and ballot harvesting, you can still find that person to be a human person. He's a human being that might be doing something wrong. If you can talk to him and find out why you're doing this, why are you being unethical and trying to take advantage of power in the city, it would be better than just disgracing the person and throwing him away. We're all human beings and we have to find a way to work together. That's the bottom line. As far as the second issue I'd like to address is about the mural, the Save the Mural project. We've had this Yemen mural on the wall now for almost 15 years, 12 years, and once again, there's a threat of it being covered up, and there's been decisions to be made about what to do next to make everybody happy. It's very difficult to find a solution. We had a special meeting yesterday with all the parties involved, and I'm really not involved. Can I ask for another minute? I'm not really involved with the project anymore, other than I'm concerned about trying to keep the mural in the city, and it's become a world-famous, iconic mural. Is there a way to find a solution so that the owner of the lot who wants to build there now can find a solution to be happy? That's what we did for 3 years. 5 years ago, we had negotiations for 3 years to find a solution, and we found one. It was called the master agreement. It was very involved. A lot of things were involved. One was he bought two lots in exchange for leasing the lot in front of the mural so we could save the mural for 20 years. What happened was the lease got canceled, terminated, but my opinion and my position is still to find another person to lease that lot in front of the mural, find another entity, or buy the lot, that's another possibility, to prevent the mural from being lost. The termination agreement that was signed by Islamic Center was not legal because they had no right to terminate the entire master agreement, just the termination of the lease in front of the mural, not the whole thing. So that itself is illegal. And also, if they do cancel the entire master agreement, then we have to get the lots back. Thank you.
Thanks. Can I just add that the closed session that we added is the same exact closed session at the end with the same topic? Because it's sort of like, okay, just pointing that out.
That's why we're not doing additions or deletions.
Yep.
It was just moving it.
Okay, Diane Furkan?
Good evening, Council and Mayor. I am deeply concerned with the direction.
Speak into the mic, please.
I'm deeply concerned with the direction our city has been heading and the impact it is having on our community. I am outraged by a recent report and evidence showing that our police chief drove under the influence of alcohol endangering not only the public but also the officers who were passengers in the vehicle. That incident could have caused serious harm or even loss of life. What message does it send about our police department when officers did not intervene and allow their chief to drive intoxicated? Such actions are not only unacceptable but disgraceful, and they undermine the very integrity of our public safety system. Our police department should stand as a symbol of professionalism, accountability, and public trust. Yet when a few officers fail to uphold their duty in such a critical moment, how can we as residents trust them to protect and serve responsibility? In addition, we currently have 2 council members who were charged with election violations, including voter fraud and ballot harvesting. Despite these serious charges, they remain on council, voting on decisions that affect our community. This disrespects the very office they hold. They should resign or be removed from their positions. Furthermore, the recent revelations, including Councilmember Musa, caught on video in connection with ballot harvesting and with his residency in question, raise further doubts about the integrity of those representing us. These actions are not befitting of a council member, and Mr. Musa, you should withdraw from the primary election. Yet, instead of addressing these serious incidents, the council has chosen to turn its focus on retaliating against our city manager, Max Garbarino. Mr. Garbarino fulfilled his duty by placing the police chief on administrative leave and investigating the misconduct within the department. He has consistently assisted residents with code enforcement issues and has worked to improve our community. Punishing him for taking appropriate action is unjust and appears motivated by personal agendas, rather than the best interests of the city because he didn't act sooner. I'm asking this council to do the right thing. Remove the police chief, hold accountable the council members that have violated our public trust, disqualify individuals whose actions and residency status are in question, reinstate Mr. Garbarino, who has acted in good faith and in service to our community. Our city is struggling. Our reputation is damaged. The whole world is watching. As residents of Hamtramck, we deserve leadership that upholds the law, restores trust, and acts with integrity. Hamtramck deserves better. Thank you.
Thank you. Abdul Hamza?
I'll talk later.
At the end? Okay.
Thanks.
No problem. Kathy Gordon?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to speak. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kathy Gordon. I'm a former councilwoman. You know, it kind of breaks my heart to see what's going on here. Mayor Galib, I shake my head every time I look at you. I think your heart is in Kuwait, not in Hamtramck. I'm sorry. Every decision you have made, from the time this whole fiasco started, violated charter, where in the hell is the city attorney in all this? Do you read the charter at all? Does anybody read the charter? I know the council doesn't because they don't even read their packets. Now, I'm going to educate you a little bit. Chapter 7, 703 of the charter says, and I quote, "The council and each of its members and all elected officials shall deal with administrative branch solely through the city manager." Got that? You can't go around telling people what to do or hiring people, your friends. You go through the city manager. Whether that be, and I quote, "not through any orders or directions, written or verbal, public or privately." Now I'm going to go on. Section 1002, city manager shall appoint a chief. Not you guys. All you do is approve the contract. You have no say-so on who sits in that seat.
Finish the sentence. Subject to approval by mayor and council.
The contract, only the contract. That's all you approve. I suggest you read the charter.
I did.
I don't think so. Then you need an interpreter to explain it to you.
No, I understand.
Yeah, you think you do.
Okay.
I told you your hearts and your heart and brain are in play.
Just finish your comment and go ahead.
And the chief is subject only to the supervision of the city manager. After all this happened, I'm going to read you section 616F. Each employee must be protected against retaliation for lawful disclosure which he or she believes evidences a violation of any law, rule or regulation or abuse of authority. Tell me you did not retaliate and put Max Gabarino on leave for that reason. Don't tell me that. And I honestly don't believe that. And again, I'm going to ask where the city attorney was in all of this. I mean, do you not advise them that they're violating
You have to
charter when they
address the
make these
mayor.
decisions?
Ms. Gordon, please address the mayor.
Does he not? I don't understand. I am very disgusted. It breaks my heart to see what's happening in this city. I was born and raised here.
Thank you.
I sat in one of those seats. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, all of you.
Michael Petrak. Mike Petrak?
Mike Patrak.
Thank you, Connie, thank you.
I know it's loud out there. Did you hear?
Mike Patrak. He's coming.
Okay.
Hello. So yeah, it's been a rough week. In ancient China, there was a concept called the mandate of heaven, which was the right to rule based on virtue and ability to govern justly. When the emperor didn't have the mandate of heaven, certain things started happening. Social unrest, flooding. These were signs. I think we're seeing a lot of that stuff go on here today. The ballot harvesting that went on in 2023 and the resulting arrests and hopefully convictions are abhorrent. Councilman Musa getting caught red-handed on the camera was pretty great too. As far as I'm concerned, this council doesn't have enough legitimate members to make a quorum right now. You would be doing the city a favor if you step down. You're about to make a decision tonight that could cost every single taxpayer in this city thousands of dollars. Do not make that decision lightly. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Mr. Mayor, to correction, there was no arrest.
Thank you.
There's nothing.
Is it Shaker Sadiq? Looks.
Shaker
Shaker Sadiq.
Yes.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and Council Cabinet. My name is Shakir Sadek and this is Salim Ahmed. We're the owner of 11405, 11409 and 11415 Conant. The reason we're here today that we know there's on a resolution that we have spoken to the Wayne County because the property taxes that shows that we owe is 30,000 or more is the water bill, which we never used. The water was shut off and the meter rent is like 900 something a month, so they accumulated. Me and him, we talked to the city many times, it didn't work. They continue to bill us and they transferred this to the property taxes. Then finally the city manager, Max Gabrino, he stopped it from his own. So the amount that we owed, we talked to the city, tried to work it out, went to the Wayne County, they said you should talk to the city of Hamtramck. We came to the city of Hamtramck, they said, well, it's in the county, you go talk to the county. So finally county said, we'll send back to the city, you go talk to them, figure it out, and that's what we're waiting on. So we are requesting you to, just like the previous practice, and even I spoke to the city manager before, and he has done this before, once you get it, if you want, you can give the option to the owner. We don't want to lose it. There was charges that we don't want to pay, and we are not obligated to pay because the meter rent that we never knew. So we here asking for your help to do the legal process so we can get it back, either from the city of Hamtramck or Wayne County. It's all up to you, Councilman and the mayor. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I spoke to the acting city manager about it, and I asked you to make an appointment with him. He will discuss it with you and try to help you and follow the legal process.
Yes.
give you the priority to get your property back in a legal process with no violation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Gamal Turkey? Mike? Gamal Turkey. Gamal Turkey.
Mala?
Jamal Turkey.
Jamala?
Turkey.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening everybody. My name is Jamal Turkey. As a taxpayer here, I came today to ask the council and especially the mayor to take enough time to study the report and study it deep to take the right action to correct the misconduct of what happened from the 3 employees. I have read the conclusion and the report. They said that the city, they have the right to terminate their contracts, but from my experience and what happened in the Hamtramck district, I think around 3 years the superintendent she get paid, and this I think is corruption when we keep waste the tax money, the taxpayer money as this way is corruption in a different way. And I want to remind the employee that broke our trust in them, that they use reason to hire this company, and I believe the money or the fees more than $500,000. So put this in your attention and take the right decision, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it Muhammad Al-Umali? Muhammad Al-Umali? I think that's what it looks like. Al-Umad? Al-Umad? Al-Umali?
Let me see that.
Read over that so I can read.
Muhammad Al-Umari? Muhammad Al-Umari?
It's Muhammad, I know that. It's definitely Muhammad.
We got that.
Lots of O's, lots of A's. I think there's an I in there. An L. I think it's an
I'm gonna
Umali.
get it, no one's gonna get it.
That is the last name here. Yeah.
Move on to the next.
Okay. Joan Bittner. Joan Bittner?
Joel Bittner. Amy.
Yes or no?
I think Joan's coming, but I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Hi, my name is Joan Bittner, and I live in the city for 51 years. I've owned a business here 52 years, and I have to say, you all, I have people calling me from all over the United States. Oh, I saw you on your city on the TV, and not in a good light. It's embarrassing. You all need to behave and conduct yourselves in a much more professional manner. And for the city manager, we have, every time we have a problem, we will call Max, and he didn't just listen, he did something. It always got resolved. He's been a very, very good manager, one of the best I've had since I've been here. And I've been here since before, of course, we ever had managers. So I think that part of the problem could have been solved if we would have let him do his job from the beginning and hire the police chief. So you all decided to not listen to him then, and I believe now that it's coming back to bite us. So I would appreciate it if you all would resolve your problems and make the city a better place. My life is depending on it, right? Thank you.
Thanks, John. Tawfiq Al-Jahim? Tawfiq Al-Jahim? Mike, can you help me out, please? Oh, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tawfiq Al-Jahim, President of Hamtramck City FC. I'm here today because I'm close to the kids, many kids, and I see like 10 years old and 12 years old, they smoke vapes. And this is a big problem for us, for the whole community. We have to do something about it. So I'm here today to put you all on the same page. This is our kids. I know many houses, they come to come to give tickets for a little tree, which is okay. But this is very important. We have to do something about it, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Adam Albermaki? Adam Albermaki?
Adam? Elmark?
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to talk about what's happening lately in Hamtramck. It's really disappointing to see all these allegations and problems, drama happening in the city, and I hope the mayor and council and the new city manager would do something about leaking some of the confidential and private information to the public. I also want to talk about the last unfinished business from last week for the building in Joseph Cambo. I think you guys should let the guy build it because it looks really bad and it needs to be fixed, and it has a lot of trash, a lot of grass, so the guy has to be responsible for that and he can't use it. So I think you guys should allow the guy to build the building. And thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mayor, that's all for public comment. If you guys want a motion to go into closed session.
Thank you. Make a motion, sir. Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
So we will...
Time, I'm sorry, it is 7:49.
So we will be back shortly. We'll have a closed session and we'll come back. We'll be here. Don't leave. Thank you. Good job. So we'll resume our meeting. We need a motion to...
I motion. Second.
I'll second.
All in favor, 9:15?
Aye.
All right, thank you. All right, so we'll be back, we are back to the agenda. We were at the consent agenda. This is discussed this is approved, a single motion with no discussion, and we have item 1, approval of minutes from the August 12, 2025 regular city council meeting. Approval of invoice registered date ending August 26, 2025. Approval of pre-approved expenditure date ending August 26, 2025. Resolution 2025-101 approving temporary closure of Conan for Shine Dental's Community Appreciation Day. And last, Resolution 2025-102 approving action regarding Wayne County rate of first refusal properties.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. We have a public hearing, and that's Resolution 2025-94B, approving second reading and public hearing for proposed amendment to parking provision in C2 and CBD districts.
I need a motion.
Motion. Second.
All right.
And that's
Open
at
hearing.
9:16. We do not have anybody for public comments during public hearing, so I need a motion to close.
Motion to close is yours. Second.
9:16.
Yes,
Do you guys have any questions? Or do you want to, you guys, Isabel, we discussed this last time, I don't know.
See if she wants anything to say.
Maybe it's mine.
Yeah.
I can answer any questions that folks have about the public hearing. These are changes to the central business district and the multi-use district parking lot provisions in those zoning ordinances. It allows parking lot use, land use in the central business district as a special land use, and then gives some more flexibility for parking lots in appropriate lots Particularly, we have a lot of instances where folks want to be able to rent parking spaces for their businesses. Lots that they own that are existing lots, so it would allow that to happen. Any questions about this presentation? And Mike was here before, and it is a recommendation by the Planning Commission.
Good job, everything.
No questions?
No
questions. All right, thank you.
Councilman El Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-94 be approved.
Thank you. And now we move to the new business, and we have the first item. We move the Johnson Miller internal investigation report.
So.
Well, we said discussion.
No, so it is a discussion. So it basically,
But
here's
we
the
need to
discussion.
motion.
No, hold on. So here's the discussion is that they're not going to be presenting, what our conversation was has attorney-client privilege. And basically they're going to stand by the report, which we're going to re-release again for people to, if they need to read it. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to suspend the law and we're going to add a new, we're going to do a motion to add a resolution.
So, Councilman Smith?
Are we going to remove A though, if we're not doing it?
Yes, so that's part of this motion should be to remove A and replace it with the resolution that Councilman El Samiri.
Okay, so that's going to be two different motions.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
So, somebody...
Can I motion to remove A from new business?
Second.
And all in favor of that?
Oh, actually, I apologize, but we have to motion to suspend the law, which we probably didn't.
I said.
Yeah.
So we got a motion to suspend the
I'd
law.
like to make a motion
Okay.
suspend the law.
Second.
So I will do that as a motion to suspend the law, which is Councilman Rafai and Hassan to, one moment. Suspend the law to amend the agenda. All in favor? Okay. And then I need now, Khalid, if you want to do the motion, please.
I want a motion to remove A with the Johnsons from new business.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then I hear there's another resolution, another amendment?
Yes.
So, after a long discussion about the report upstairs, and based on the discussion, based on the outcomes of the report, the investigation report, Councilman Sumairi would like to motion the first resolution based on that discussions, mainly just on the outcomes of the report. Go ahead, Councilman Sumairi.
Yeah, I'd like the motion terminate city manager Max Cabrino and with the report Mary Johnson.
Second.
I'm sorry.
Based on the Miller-Johnson report.
He wants to eliminate,
He wants to terminate Max Garbarino.
Terminate, okay, I didn't hear the word.
So the motion is to terminate Max Garbarino
Yes.
as city manager based on the Miller-Johnson report.
Yes.
Everyone else, please turn your cell phones off.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh,
And so there's also the, Mr. Mayor, if you want to mention what you're putting on.
Yeah, so that's the first resolution. And then the second resolution will be, we will direct the city manager, our acting city manager, after consulting with the attorney, to take action against the other two individuals that were involved in the investigation report, based mainly on the outcomes of the report.
so also you're asking
So
the
we're-
interim city
so-
manager to terminate.
That's not a motion, this is not a motion, they're just asking us,
Okay.
they're not asking us to
take
terminate, they
action.
never say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
What they-
because, I'm sorry, because it's the city council duty to take actions against Max, but they cannot overstep their power and take action against the department heads or an officer. Therefore, it will be shifted to the acting city manager after consulting with the attorney to take action regarding those two individuals.
based on the Miller-Johnson report.
Yes.
So
So not another, this is just.
That's not a resolution.
Just a
He's just saying that.
recommendation. Okay.
But I think everybody would like to hear from you, because, I mean,
So, Mr.
we would leave no speculation. I think everyone is waiting to hear your
Okay, so
decision if you have already.
I understand. Based on, so the city manager and I discussed this matter with Miller-Johnson, with our insurance attorney, and we've come to the undeniable conclusion, unfortunately, based on the evidence presented and the conclusions found, that we have to terminate the chief of police, Jamil Al-Tahiri, and we will also be taking action regarding Officer Hamtramck, but he is based on the Miller-Johnson report as well. However, with his situation, we have to follow the terms of his contract with the CBA. So, but both will end up terminated.
So that needs no vote, actually. I mean, I think with that, that's the main or the pressing issue for tonight's meeting, and we can proceed with our meeting. The next item in the new business is Resolution 2025-103, approving site plan for 9401 Conan.
Motion? Second.
Any discussion about this?
All in favor?
Actually, I apologize. Can we pause one moment? We have to approve the agenda as amended.
That's what I told Mr. I'd like to make the motion to approve the amended agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Whose mic is this?
Ms. Clark.
You know,
What is it?
The resolution for the combination, we have to talk again or no?
No, you guys voted. Done. Done. Oh, wait a minute.
No, you didn't. We're supposed to add it to.
We voted to add it.
Right. Nobody voted on the resolution.
Yeah.
That's fine. So go ahead. Mr. Mayor, that is the first one.
No, the first one, it's gonna be at the end. Yeah.
Anyone leaving, just leave quietly. We still need a meeting to say, Mr. Mayor, make an announcement.
DC, they need to be quiet.
So let's go ahead.
Everyone, can you please be quiet?
So did we vote on it or not?
No, they just added it to the agenda.
Okay, then let's vote on it.
Yeah, let's
No,
go.
vote on what?
On the resolution.
No.
They did, right?
They added the resolution
Hold on,
to new
we added to
business.
the agenda.
Guys.
So it's gonna be F.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can everyone
New
just
business.
quiet down?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
can we maybe put it the first one? So
Yeah, why don't we just
Yeah,
suspend
it
the rules
should
and
be
move it
first
up?
one according to.
yeah, let's suspend the rule. So you
Or
know.
unless you want, we could have made it A and it'd be the next one, new business.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying to do.
Okay,
Suspend the
fine,
rules
make
and
it new business A, that's fine.
Go ahead.
So we voted on the amendment.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, just because this is important, it's buffering, so let me just, because I know they're gonna be like, yeah. Let me just refresh it just one moment.
Is Carlito left?
Is it outside on the TV? It's not buffering?
Oh, all right. We can go back in there. It's safer in there.
Is the TV working? No, it's still buffering.
All right, just one moment.
No, they're gonna vote on it next.
I mean, we got a pretty good idea where it's gonna go.
Do you mind if I shut down the whole system and reboot? Well, I can. There's 152 people watching right now.
Is it the internet connection or what?
It's literally, YouTube's been working and it just now is buffering. And they're blaming Max for turning off the Wi-Fi. Oh my God.
Oh, on the chat. on the chat room.
Yeah. One moment, I'm sorry, I apologize, but it's not in my control.
It's working?
It looks like it's kicking on, hold on, it's saying excellent connection, so.
It should be okay.
Is it, it should be out in the hallway now.
Can you check if
That
it's
can
working
say-
out in the hallway now? No? No.
It's working.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so new business A, oh,
It's working?
yeah.
Okay.
No motion.
All right, so we motion, we just wanna, do we have to suspend the rules to make it A? or
No,
just-
It's
no,
already done.
we just added it to new business, we'll just keep it as A.
All right, so let's vote on it then. Right.
Well, I need a
You have to
motion.
follow the motion.
Yeah,
we
I
got-
still
I
need
got a
a motion to
motion.
start it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, second?
Second.
All right, any further discussion? I think no need to discuss anything.
Yes. There's no discussion.
No discussion, please.
There's
It's
no
based on the
discussion.
report, and that's
Yeah, there's no discussion.
Okay, Councilman 5? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back. Unless he left to not vote. Okay, so I'll see. Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Al Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Councilman Sadman?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
And Mr. Rafai is not here to vote, so.
Well, I think we
Wait
have
for
to
him.
wait for him. Since the internet had an issue.
Okay.
He's calling?
Yeah. Solid.
All right, so we looked in the wrong time.
We're waiting for your vote for the resolution to terminate Max.
Oh, I abstain.
Mr. Mayor, resolution, okay, so this would be resolution 2025-108, approved.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to B, which is 2025-103.
All right, that's approving site plan for 9401 Conan.
I need a motion and a second.
Motion?
A second?
Second.
Thank you.
Good evening, again. This is a proposed site plan that CED staff has reviewed for a two-story building in our multi-use district at 9401 Conant. The proposed plans detail a retail space below and 3 residential units above. Currently, this site's a vacant property on Conant, and you can see on page 2 of the staff report that was attached with this agenda item some of the proposed elevations. We're excited about this project because it's making use of a vacant parcel that's been empty for a while. And we did give some feedback about the plans, and they were updated according to CED's requests. So with the approval from City Council tonight, the next steps would be for like the engineering phase of the project for Hennessy engineers to review the plans, and then the building review and construction stage. We recommend council's approval of these, and we've had the fire marshal and the building official review them as well.
Mr. Mayor, which I heard comment, but I didn't know exactly, I'm sorry.
It's 9401?
Yep, 9401, it's a vacant parcel between Comstock and Doremus on Conant. The picture of the parcel is on page 1 of the staff report, at the bottom half of the page. Here. I'm not sure that the applicant was able to stay around, so.
He's here. He's over here.
Okay, yeah, you can feel free to come up and say, introduce yourself if you'd like. I did tell people, given the timing tonight, if they had to step out, it was okay. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't, yep. My name is Nashwan Zakari. I've been a resident in Hamtramck for over 30 years, and we're really excited, hopefully with your approval, we can move forward with this project. It has a lot of potential. It's a vacant lot, and I think the community and the city and everybody involved can benefit greatly with your approval and going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions? Okay, Councilman Al-Samiri.
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-103 approved.
Thank you. Resolution 2025-104, approving site plan for 9327 Gallagher.
Motion.
Second.
This site plan approval is also for a two-story building proposed to be built in our multi-use district. So when we were reviewing this, it was the same structure and site requirements as the previous building we just talked about on Conant. This time, however, we did have an additional step in rezoning this parcel. So you'll remember the address at 9327 was rezoned from a residential parcel to this multi-use to be included in the multi-use district. So this is now the next step, and we're back at council to request a site plan approval on behalf of the applicant. The proposed use of the building will be for one business, an expansion of an existing medical clinic just on the other side of Gallagher. And it would be medical clinic on the first floor and additional business use for his herbal medicine business on the second floor. Currently the parcel is vacant. You'll note on the page of the staff report with the photo. On the first page, there is a house there, but it is just an old Google image, basically. So that has been torn down and it's ready to be redeveloped. And the applicant was not able to be with us tonight, but he gave me written consent to speak on his behalf, and he apologizes he wasn't able to be here. He's excited, he says, and wants me to let you know he's excited to expand his business, and he's been in Hamtramck for a long time. And his architect was cooperative with us throughout the entire process, and they did correct the plans based on our feedback. So, similar to the last project, the next steps will be engineering review, and then building review and construction. And we recommend your approval for this as well.
Mr. Mayor, quick question. Is there any parking accommodation since the office is going to be downstairs, this and upstairs? I mean, how they control the traffic?
So there is not a minimum parking requirement in this zone. It's not required, but he does know that it is going to be a need for customers, and he's planning on using the parking at his existing clinic right across the street, and also has a lease agreement with the lot next door. So one thing that CEP's consulted with him about and requested is that if he ever sells the property that he builds on, that there be a clause embedded into the sale that the lease of adjacent parking lot spaces continue. So that.
If he can bring the lease agreement with the 3-4 car parking somewhere very close, is okay. But like she said, if he say that who buy it, they have to follow the same law to keep it that way. Okay. No grandma coming anymore?
Anything else? Any other discussion?
Well, where is that located exactly? Is that?
Holbrook, correct?
Holbrook and Gallagher. Okay.
Yeah, so the image you can see on page 1 of the staff report, it's just north of the alleyway that is adjacent to Holbrook. So
This is
that belongs to the.
yeah.
They did not know.
Yeah. This would be an expansion of the clinic.
Okay.
Essentially.
I was thinking,
I believe you are familiar with it, Mr. Mayor. Yeah.
all right, so, any question? Any questions? All right, let's vote on that.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Councilman Al Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-104 approved.
Thank you. The next one is Resolution 2025-105, approving the purchase of 4 new Dell CTO and car laptops for the police department.
Motion.
Second.
All right, let's hear from the acting police.
Mayor, Council. This is the approval for our in-car laptops. Currently we have 4 that are Windows 10. Clemens, which we use, is going to Windows 11, so we need to upgrade it, otherwise it won't work. So we're going to use narcotic funds to pay for the laptops. They're essential for duties as we're working the road.
It's coming from the general fund?
No, we're going to use it from the narcotics funds.
What is the total amount?
Do you have the paper?
16,000, okay.
Correct. They're about little
$16,253.
over 4,000 a piece for each one.
Any discussion? Can we go vote, Mayor?
Yeah.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Councilman Al Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-105 approved.
Thank you. Next one is Resolution 2025-106, approving award of the 2025 Veteran Parking Lots and Access Road Medic Grant, Engineering Construction Management to Hennessy Engineers.
Motion.
Second.
All right, we'll hear from John.
Hennessy couldn't be here tonight, but basically this is just a follow-up to approve the management contract for the parking lots on the off that side road there.
This was approved in the last meeting, and this portion of the contract was not part of that. So we did approve the contract, but we just didn't.
Yeah, the construction side of it, management side.
All right, 167,000.
Yes,
and it's a grant, right?
Yes, it's part of the grant.
All right. No questions?
Councilman Al Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud? Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-106 approved.
Thank you. Next one is Resolution 2025-107, approving a contract with MDIS Metro Detroit Integrated System for gate control and access system at City Hall and Police Department.
Motion.
Mayor, Council, I'm stepping in for Brandon Murdoch on this. He's under the weather tonight. So basically what this is the key, the gate key system for the new parking lot. The fence then would be the access cards that they use to get in and out of the lot. So this is a contract with MDIS for the card readers.
And that's 16,900.
Yep, just under 17,000.
Which includes, okay. All right.
You're gonna have access?
Huh?
Are we gonna have access?
Yeah, no. So yeah, coming off of, gonna be coming in off of Eamons and exiting off Febline, so.
Name it for the mayor?
Get you a pretty little card.
I might give away my office soon. So.
Yeah, all the conduit's already in place. We have the contract
I'm
done in, so.
All right, so we can go ahead and vote, please.
Councilman Rafai?
Yes.
Councilman Hassan?
Yes.
Councilman Musa?
Yes.
Councilman Al Samiri?
Yes.
Councilman Sedman?
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 2025-107 approved.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we have unfinished business from last meeting. Resolution 2025-95, approving site plan for 8760 Joseph County.
Motion. Can we get a second?
No seconds?
No
Going
second?
once, going twice? All right, no seconds. Failed by, what's the wording? By, what's the wording, Ode? Failed by
Lack of second.
okay. All right.
Okay,
So
that
for the record, I had a motion hearing this morning for the Pride flag case very early, so I'm tired. But
So
I also
that
got
means,
yelled at during public comment.
we can't discuss it if there is no second.
No, it's off the table.
It's up.
All right. All right. So with that, we come to the end of the new and unfinished business, and then we have the reports. And we'll start with the mayor report. I know it's too late for you guys. Thanks for coming and for waiting all this time. I mean, we had to take some tough decisions today based on the recommendation of the investigation company. Not that we wanted to terminate anybody, but it seems like the only solution at this time, or the safest one. I want to mention that for our activities over the past 2 weeks, I went to Washington, D.C., and I was at the White House last week. I had some important meetings with some senior officials in the White House and with the Homeland Security Advisor of President Trump, with the Deputy Chief of Staff, and with Secretary of State Marco Rubio. I think it was a productive meetings. It was productive meetings. We discussed some issues that concerns our community, and I don't want to go into details at this time until everything is confirmed, but we asked for a lot of resources for Hamtramck. If it gets approved, we see some positive signs. It's going to solve some chronic issues for the city that we have been suffering for the past decade. So I'm hoping and praying that we will hear some good news. And if it gets approved, they were very cooperative, very receptive. I list them at the moment, and then I sent a confirmation email with the list of our needs for the city. And I'm hoping that it gets approved. If it does, then we will solve some serious issues, financial and infrastructure and public safety issues. I'm hoping. I don't want to announce exactly what they are until I get the confirmation that it's approved. So if it does, I would consider this visit the most productive visit in the history of Hamtramck. And I would be happy to accomplish something for the community before I leave. So
And you paid for your own trip.
I paid for my own trip, of course. So those, social media people don't accuse me of anything. I'm working for the city, but I paid for my own trip, and I hope that I can get something for the community. I don't want, that would make me happy if something happens. That and time, it's too late for now. I don't want to take any more time. We will move to the report of the Mayor Pro Tem, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to say, thank you for everybody that showed up here tonight. And you guys have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any council member report?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilman Hassan, go ahead.
Kathy Gordon, even though you and her little disagreement, but she was my mentor. She educated me about the council law and all those things. But I like her what she said, and it's good for us. Your mind is quiet, your body is here. At least the good thing is progressive. And no matter what, you make us proud. I don't care who said what. Now, inside the White House, Marco Rubio and you, there is not too many people, not too many presidents in the world can have a seat inside the White House and discussion about 2 mile square Hamtramck city.
Thank you.
And wanna let in the world, everybody was reporting corruption in Hamtramck city. And of course election things, people has a mistake no matter what, but until they prove guilty from the judge, they are not guilty. The other hand, media flashing everything about the corruption. So after John Miller report, they did not blame anybody of this side of this area. That means elected official. There has all the report came for the Hamtramck city who working for Hamtramck, either department head or the detective or others. So media, please, corruption nothing to do us. You can blame the election thing us, no problem. But it's not the corruption. Corruption is them, not us. It is proven. So please, when you report, requesting you guys, report correctly. Corruption belongs to them, not us. Not us. So I want to let in our community, in the world, who are abusing, telling bad thing about us and bringing our religious there, I don't accept it. Please blame to me, don't blame to the Muslim. The other day when we suspend our respectfully, administratively, when he go out there at the corner, what he say about them Muslim councilmen, then he, from one guy from Dearborn, he recorded. He said, I will come testify that. Please, don't bring the racism here. Okay? This is the time, demographic, population, power changing. German to Polish, Polish to whoever majority people here is they are getting, but don't think they are not educated. Don't think they cannot handle it. Okay, so respectfully everybody, I'm the councilman for Hamtramck. I treat everybody same respectful manner. And I wish everybody, also guys who criticize about us, at least first find out before you say something. Somebody say they get arrested, they already got it, they already one county jail. Please, defamation. What? You have to understand who's saying what. It could be go against you soon. And again, we are not that kinds of person. We want a peaceful life around here. Keep it here. And we are, like Bill Meyer said, one Hamtramck. We are one family. Mr. Bill Meyer, I add one more word. One Hamtramck, one family. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. And just want to let you know about what you mentioned. I had my meeting with Secretary Rubio in Elon Musk's office, and it's empty now. So I'll ask the president next time to give it to me. But that's a good point. If my body and soul wasn't here, I wouldn't be asking stuff for the city. So that proves that, my body and soul is still here in the city and for the city. Okay. That's why I care about this community until the last day I will stay there.
Maybe you dream when you sleep weird, that's all.
Thank you. So, any other reports? All right, thanks so much. We move back to the second round of public comments.
Mr. Bill Meyer.
Okay, thank you very much for dealing with some tough issues. I'm sure there'll be repercussions one way or the other. Lawyers come out for the walls, and pretty soon, oh, hey, there we go. So thank you for the tough word decision you had to make, decisions. I'm not sure I agree with everything, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you're trying to do a job, and you're here at the office, and you're working and trying to work for the city. You represent everybody in the city. We all know that. And I just hope you saw a little bit of a remembrance of what city life used to be in council meetings tonight. You saw a few people from the past, and there used to be a lot of hate in the city. And that's being eliminated by the level-headedness that you people are trying to bring to the city. I'm not saying you're not committing crime or whatever. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm saying as far as not hating people, as far as not creating negativity in the room. This is very important for people to work together. They have to trust each other. And I appreciate what you've done. Whether anybody agrees with what you did or not, let's keep saying, let's work together, find a way out of this. And hopefully this will solve some problems and we'll go forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Imad Shamak still here?
No.
No? Okay, that's all for public comment. Adjourn. Motion, please.
Motion.
Councilmember Faye, motion?
Yes. I motion.
Oh, you motion, who seconded?
Second.
Okay.
Because I woke up at 3, I was scared about the motion.
No,
I was
I've
just
never
practicing my
wrong
speech over and over.
You misheard me.
You were close to the.